Hello YouTube, this is Slade Berlin here today. I know it's been a while since I've done a figure review. I apologize, I've been busy in the last few months. Although today I got a figure in the mail that I just couldn't resist reviewing for you all. Now today we're going to be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Jaina Solo. Now I've seen this photo in Comic-Con pictures and whatnot, but honestly having the figure in hand is magnificent. I already see loads of accessories, nice sculpting on the figure as it is. Of course, how we do it with the Black Series box, we first go to the bottom. Here's Star Wars Legends Jaina Solo. Right here you have a nice portrait of the figure or character itself. This figure is number 56 in the Black Series line. Normal red box on the side, nice. And on the back, you just have the usual description of who the character is. See if that can focus. If you want to pause that and read it, you can. I mean, if it's only the top parts in English, the rest of it's in different languages and whatnot. You have another nice shadow portrait of the figure. Honestly, it's just a typical, Black Series box. Not really that special. But I feel like this figure is going to be a really good one to review today. Like I said, it has a nice number of accessories and a nice sculpt. So, stick around. And here we have Jaina out of the box, and honestly, she looks amazing from my point of view already. As you all know how I do this, I usually do the accessories first and then the figure. One major gripe I have about this figure by far is probably the lightsaber. As you can see, nice purple translucent blade, but the only downside is, as you can see, it's extremely loose. And I don't mean I mean seriously, this thing is so loose, it just does not look good. Let me see here, I can probably just, of course the blade is removable. What I might often do, it's like, I don't understand why the blade for that lightsaber is really loose. And I mean, nice look at the translucent plastic on the blade. Sorry, I have to use a light because it's really dark in my room. The blade is a nice color, but when you get down to the flayed peg, you can see it's very small, very it's not warped, but it's like bent. So for now, I'm just going to keep the blade out of the lightsaber, because I don't want to break it inside the lightsaber, because I hate that. Also, a nice look at the lightsaber itself. Other than that, the lightsaber is a really nice mold. Nice detailing on it. It's not really colored to that many specifics. You can see traces of purple in there, as well as bronze and black usually. I mean, it's just a standard lightsaber color. It's not really that much important to go by. The next accessory you have is Jaina's blaster. Now, honestly, her blaster looks similar to Han Solo's. Well, I guess if you count her, well, she is Han Solo and Leia's daughter. If you read the books or seen the comics of the expanded universe or Star Wars EU, she's in there as Han Solo and Leia's daughter. See, her blaster is like a traditional blaster mold. Not a nice reflective black paint, not really that much detailing on it. On such, I mean, it's just a standard blaster, it's like the rest of my figures. Now, to be honest, really enough, Jaina also comes with a flight helmet. I guess it's because she's a pilot. Like I said, I don't know much about the character because I don't really read the UO that much. But nice detailing on the flight helmet. Nice traces of black. And nice reflective logos. The nice Rebellion logo there on the both fronts of her heads. Nice little patterns on the side. If you count this, it probably looks similar to X-Wing Luke's helmet. The visor is a nice touch. It doesn't go up, by the way. It's just molded in there, but nice clear plastic. And of course, it does fit on her head really good. Really snug fit on her head, by the way, which is actually really good. I'm surprised they actually did that. Nice detailing. Let's see, take that off now. Now I'm going to get into the actual figure. Okay, starting with the figure. As I said, she's based off of a character from the EU, so she really doesn't have an actor, so I can't really point her likeness to anything. But nice sculpting on the face, by the way. Let me see if I can get it into the light. Right here. Let's see. I don't know if it looks like that on yours, but mine kind of looks like her eyes are cross-eyed. Nice detailing on the side portrait here. Nice sculpting on the hair, by the way. I like how her hair is in like a little ponytail. Nice detailing on her respirator jacket for her piloting. The straps on her. Nice black. It's like a traditional. Her flight suit is just a traditional black painted plastic with traces of yellow in there, like as you can see on her legs. Nice detailing on the boots. Nice shiny gloss on the boots. Of course, she does have high heels. See the back here. You can see by look at her ponytail. Now I heard rumors that you can actually take off her flight jacket or her flight respirator suit or whatnot. I might actually do that for you all on screen, as you can see here. Okay. Okay, from what I'm seeing, she has two little clips on her that you can pull up. Sorry, I'm going to do this off camera. The first one came up, well... Oh, actually it's different. Okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, let me show you guys this. As you can see, this is how you take her jacket off. You see she has a peg right there and a peg up down her shoulder. And they both fit snugly into little holes on each other end. So if you want to take this off, what you have to do is unhook those straps and then just slide it off, and then you just pull the straps over her boots and off her legs. Let's put that down to the side. We'll just lay it down here for a minute, show you all this. So that is her respirator flight suit. It's just the normal vest with the straps, as you see with most X-Wing or fighter pilots of the Rebellion. Now, of course, what I did want to get into is now she typically has standard Black Series articulation. I'm not going to really do it today because I just don't want to. She has a swivel head. Her head swivels 360 degrees. So does her. She has a swivel shoulder here. Her shoulder does bend at the elbow. It's double. I don't know if it's double jointed. Her hand is actually double jointed. It's a nice little ratchet joint. Now, when you first get this figure, your figure's joints will be tight. I did some moving around with the figure a bit to get her to actually stay fitted into her, or loosen her joints a bit with this. She does have a nice, good ab crunch. Ab crunch goes relatively far. She has two ab crunches. She has an ab crunch at the top of her body where her chest is. Then she has another ab crunch at her stomach. I'm not seeing a swivel waist. Hang on a minute. Let me see if she has a swivel waist. Huh. That's actually weird. Okay, she has a swivel, but it's not at her waist. It's at her chest. I find that weird because most of my Black Series figures, they swivel at the waist. Her legs can go out that far and back in. They can go forward and back. She does have a double jointed knee, as you can see there. And she does have an ankle rocker pivot, and I don't see it. And I don't see an ankle swivel. Well, let me see. Does she have an ankle swivel? She does. She does in fact have an ankle swivel. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, she does have a functional holster for her blaster, so her blaster can go in a holster, and it actually clips in there, so it's not coming out anytime soon. Well, to be honest, I think that's pretty much about it. Like I said, the only downside about this figure is probably the lightsaber, because the lightsaber blade is way too loose for my figure. I don't know if any of the rest of you guys who've gotten this figure already have encountered loose joints for these. Not loose joints, but loose lightsaber blades. But like I said, that's probably the only gripe I have about the figure, so with that, I'm probably going to rate this figure a 9 out of 10 just for that one thing. But other than that, the figure is relatively beautiful. I for one like the expanded universe. just because, you know, it's expanded and it has more stories and more options to tell and whatnot. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this review. Well, if you all like this review, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Of course, have a nice day. And also, by the way, starting now, I'm going to be doing my figure reviews much more differently than how I have been doing them. I will explain in a follow-up video of what I'll be planning on doing. So, of course, just can't get it to stand up again. So that was Jaina Solo, and of course, have a nice day.